We watch and we wait for the Landmarks Commission to possibly decide about the future of State Street's 100 block.
And good evening, everyone. I'm Sarah Carlson.
And I'm Eric Franke. First tonight at 10, the latest developments on the future of the 100 block of State Street.
The commission voted against giving the go for citizens to buy 2 old homes in James Madison Park and refurbish them. The Night Team's David Douglas has more. David?
The big vote of the night, Sarah, could come in the next few minutes, or it could still be an hour away. But supporters of that State Street redevelopment hope the commission will be more sympathetic to their plans to spruce up the top of Madison's most iconic block. Not everyone agrees these famous Madison facades actually need a facelift, but if you step inside, it's pretty hard to ignore someone needs to do something along State Street.
It's built entirely with private funds. There's no city funding or TIF funding.
Where you're less likely to find agreement is if that upgrade should come as a Jerry Fauci funded fix.
We're replacing historic structures that have a lot of character and authenticity with steel and glass and facsimiles of what they used to be.
When you come around the corner and it's on Fairchild, the current condition of Fairchild, it's not a welcoming presence, it's a discouraging presence.
Developers who once planned to raise the Castle and Doyle building would renovate it instead, while pulling recessed retail entrances back up to the street, arguing the dilapidated block needs redevelopment to survive.
It needs reinvestment to remain vital, to remain a strong shopping district. This project preserves the architectural scale of State Street.
Even though the project wouldn't use public funds, critics charge it will cost the city in other ways.
I think you lose so much character, and you also lose affordable, usable space for startup businesses. And I think that more thought needs to be going into this project.
Two sides who ironically want the same thing, even if they can't agree on how to get there.
Maintaining the awesome place that Madison is.
And the Landmarks Commission doesn't really have to make a decision. They could refer it further down the road and say, make some changes, or we'd like to see this or that. And it's also important to remember that the Landmarks Commission decision might or might not matter in the long run. As we saw with the Edgewater debate, the Common Council can come back later and say, nope, we're going to overrule you.
Quite the debate, and apparently could be a long one, too. All right, thanks, David.
We'll see what happens.